Welcome to Chopping It Up podcast. I'm your host Malachi. Unfortunately, we don't have our host Avery. Bless his soul. I'm saying that like he did. I'm lying. I'm your bringing you in episode 5 today. Today we have a special guest, Zaire, a senior at Baltimore Poly High School, a dedicated youth ambassador. Zaire is not only excelling in his academics, but also making an impact through leaderships and his passions for photography. In this episode, we're diving into what it takes to balance school leadership roles and the power of youth engagement. Get ready for an inspiring conversation about time management, personal growth, and the importance of using your talents to create change. So, Zaire, tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right, so I'm Zaire Ball. I'm 17. My birthday's in like a week or two.
Right.
I'm about to be 18.
About to be 18?
You know me.
Dang, pushing 40 right now.
So I'm a photographer. My camera, I have a Sony A7 III. I'm looking forward to getting an A7 IV. And I've been taking pictures for about 3 to 4 years now. I started on my birthday actually. Take some pictures for my friends. And that's really all that I have to say.
What's the difference between the two?
Between the two what?
I think the A7 IV and the...
Alright, so the A7 IV, they focus on like 2 different things. So
right.
A7 III, you can use that for like, it's versatile, so you can use it for photography or videography. But with the A7 IV, that's the best like recording camera that I know of. I'm telling you. And I want to get more into videography, so that's what I'm trying to get to.
So videography is better than photography, is what you're saying?
It is.
Really?
It really is.
What's like the big difference?
So like with videography, you can get your name out there like much more. Like you can do like podcasts like this.
Right.
Commercials, movies. You can make millions off of doing movies. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Gee. All about the money, right?
No, not really.
Not really?
Nah.
What you mean? It's not?
Nah.
So what's the most important thing to you?
To me, I think it's probably gonna have to be. I don't know, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like you don't got no like specific thing that you're reaching for, like you just living right now.
Yeah.
You get like that. You really get like that. What initially drove you to photography, and how did you develop your passion for it?
Okay, so at first it was about money.
Okay.
So I needed something like I wanted to start a business. So I like research cameras on TikTok, Instagram, Safari, YouTube, things like that.
Okay.
Because I always used to watch YouTube videos. I wanted to be a YouTuber. That didn't work out at all. So then like I instantly just thought about like all my friends, they love to take pictures.
Right.
And they're athletes and stuff. So it'd be a perfect opportunity for me to like go to basketball games, football games, baseball games, and just capture good moments. And then like what really made me keep going is when I went to my friend's house and his mom, like, she put like a canvas up of my picture. Bro.
Yo. That's gotta be one of the highest honors, right?
I'm saying, bro.
Like, I feel like there ain't nothing more honorable than like somebody that you know personally, like actually like loving your work, you know? Like, if somebody, like if I did a study, for psychology or whatever, because that's the field I want to kind of dive into sometimes, or it would be, computer science. If somebody actually showed my study and I became like one of the greats, like Sigmund Freud, probably don't know him. He's like, he made the best, I think, one of the best studies on the humans as you grow up and how you like think. I was like, if somebody ever like loved my work as much as his work is loved, or I love his work, I'll be amazed. I'll be thankful. I wouldn't even need money. I wouldn't even need nothing else better in life. I feel like that's just like the one thing I'm just kind of striving for, like just like acknowledgement, not power, no money, just like acknowledgement for like good hard work that you took so long to get into.
Exactly. So.
Are there any aspiring artists or photographers that inspire your work? And if so, how and why?
So I wouldn't be able like to name them individually.
Right.
I get inspired by a lot of people's work.
Mm.
As soon as I see your work, I'm just amazed. And like I'll probably take a few like tips from you.
Right.
Like using Lightroom, I'll probably ask what's your like lighting, your exposure presets. I started off like that, and like I'll like tweak it so I can be a little different.
Right.
But it's a lot of people that inspire me. So a lot of people in Baltimore, especially.
Mm.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, like, you got like maybe at least one super duper inspiring person.
Yeah. I have a friend. His handle is YSLI
Follow that.
on Instagram. It's like number 5 SEYE. Yeah, YSLI.
What made him so inspiring though?
So like we basically like started off at the same time with the photography thing, and like his work gradually like got better.
Right.
And me just watching that it inspired me to keep on as well.
Right.
Cause like I think it was the color in his pictures. It just made everything pop out.
Right.
And it was just like, bro, how did you do that? So I started asking him, and he started helping me. So like, he really helped me with that too.
Right. I think my homeboy Jermaine, right? We both decided to go into the army together. Like I was like, oh, bro, low key, I don't want to be in Maryland anymore. I don't want to be like stuck to a specific thing, got no money. I don't want to be like, I want to actually do something fun, like, like start getting out of there. So he's like, bro, why not go to the military? And I've been thinking for the military since I was like in like 10th grade. But I was like, dang, low key, one of my bros going to the military, me going to the military, that sounds fun, right? And I don't mean to sound like no follower, but like, it's like sometimes people really push you to like some certain stuff that you actually might like.
Right.
Like I wouldn't imagine me liking psychology, but until I got into AP psychology class and I loved it, and my teacher was like, his name was Ryan O'Connell, and he showed me everything. But like I feel like me joining the military and the army and stuff just continues that rivalry. Like it's not like no hatred, no evil type of rivalry, but it's like oh yeah, I get better, you get better. We both strive to get better. Like your friend probably inspired something by you, like it's inspired by something that you do, and it's like y'all just continue up that passion and showing each other like new ways. I feel like that's really strong in my personal opinion. I mean that's just in my opinion, but like, see, I got a passion for this stuff. But how has your role as a school photographer at Baltimore Polytech Institute shaped your skills and perspective?
So being a photographer at school, it's really hard because you have to balance schoolwork and then like right after the school day you gotta go to a big game.
Right.
So you just gotta make sure you're staying on task and make sure your grades are good.
What's some tips that you will give out to people? Because it's like I find it personally hard most of the time.
So I know it's hard for some people, but sometimes you just have to take a break.
Right.
Like take a break from the things you love to do, which in my case is photography. Sometimes you gotta, make some time, complete some work, and like just listen. All you have to do in school is listen and answer questions.
How do you keep up that balance? Like, oh yeah, when's the time? Oh yeah, it's time for me to put down photography, and then the time for me to pick it right back up.
Infinite campus.
From the campus?
Infinite campus.
Infinite campus.
Yep. That's where you see all your grades.
Oh. We call it BCPS.
Yeah, and then like my mom at the same time, if she were to see my grades and they were like down here
Right.
and not averaging out.
So your mom, like, she keeps you on track a little bit. Be like, yeah, nah, this photography thing.
Exactly, because if I'm not doing good at all, and she knows why, because she knows like I want to take pictures all the time.
Right.
She's gonna say you're gonna have to take a break.
Right.
And why not just do it before she says anything?
Like, do you think you will develop that skill after you stop, like leave and you gotta go on your own?
Exactly, of course. Because I'm going to college next year.
Right.
And the college that I'm going to, they have a good sports team. I'm not gonna say what college it is, though. I'm just looking into it.
Bro's mysterious.
D1.
D1.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all find that out though.
Yeah. I know I'm gonna have to like stay on task just like high school.
Right.
Because I'm gonna be on my own, and my mother isn't gonna be looking at my grades saying, "Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that." I gotta do that on my own. So, yeah, I'm just trying to start off early.
That's cool. That's cool. Yo, if you find any more tips, yo, make sure you pass them on, cause yo, as I need to balance this life, it's gonna get a little hard. It's gonna get a little hard. What are some challenges you face as a young photographer, and how have you overcame?
Really just like trying to compete with other people.
Right.
Like, it's other people that their work is gonna be way better than yours. You don't have to try to outdo them. You got your own style, and that's all you gotta look at that. Like, you're your own person. You don't gotta be like this person. You don't gotta be better than this person. Just be yourself. And I was challenging with that, so I was seeing like I wasn't too good at it, and I was thinking about giving up.
Right.
That's all. Just don't give up.
That's powerful. Is that like one of your your favorite things about photography, like the originality of it?
Yeah. Cause like you can just be like right here, and the camera could be right there.
Right.
Picture could be crazy. But really, what plays a big part is really just editing and the settings. So you always just gotta make sure that if you're trying to get into photography, you gotta know what you're doing.
Right.
You don't have to know start, but like research.
Yeah, just research.
Yeah.
That's cool. And he came, guys, let me tell y'all, before he came on this podcast, he was like, I'm a bad speaker, this, that, and the third. Look how good he's speaking. Give a smile out for the camera. Nah? Okay. How do you balance running photography business and your academic responsibilities? Oh, well, kind of, we already covered that.
Yeah.
But is there anything else you want to hit on it?
Not really, no. Just don't mess up. It's cool. If you gotta see school, it really helped out with the progress reports. Because as soon as you get that progress report and you see something slipping, just contact your teachers. Don't be scared to contact your teachers, because I was, and I had to suffer from summer school.
Yeah, that's real though. I remember I was so scared to contact my teachers for some reason. Like the people who's supposed to help me, exactly. I'm so scared to contact them. Like they ain't going.
Yeah, they getting paid to help you. So.
Exactly. But I was scared to contact them. It was one of my grades. On the report card showed up as a C, but it was a B actually because the teacher changed it last minute. But I guess she put it in before the grade book could change. I was scared to call. I was scared to talk to her. I was like, what am I supposed to do? And then she was like, what? I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And she was like, say it louder. And I was like, okay, so I don't know what to do. My grade's a C and I wanted a B. And she was like, just talk to your the little guidance counselor, talk to your principal, get it through, and then you'll get another report card and it'll show up as the real thing. And I did that, and I was like, yo, I got a B now. Yeah. But that communication stuff, you definitely hitting on. Can you walk us through your creative process when you prepare to shoot?
So when I prepare to shoot, really what I look at is the environment that I'm in, the lighting, like if the sun is facing this way, because you really gotta work with your shutter speed and your aperture a lot when it comes to that. But I just look at the environment and try to picture like angles that I could shoot from. Like if it's say a brick wall, I want to get the bricks going down as you're like sitting against the wall. It's a lot of things.
Right.
With photography, you just gotta be creative.
Yeah, y'all photographers amazing. Shout out to Mr. Scott, and you and Mr. Scott, I couldn't do with photography. I would have been like,
yes, you can.
This again?
Yeah.
Okay, what about?
Just use your phone.
Did you use my phone?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I feel like, that's kind of like, all right, getting all the exposures right and all that. I don't do that, like, personally.
It's automatic.
It's automatic.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know that. Like, you see that? Like, I don't know enough to actually, like, step into the field. But you're saying anybody can step into the field is what you're saying.
Yeah, anybody can do whatever they want.
Mmm.
Bro, if you pull out your phone right now and try to take a picture of that, it's gonna literally, what is that setting called? Portrait mode. If you use portrait mode, that's what I mean by aperture. It's gonna make everything in the background blurry.
Mm.
And it's just gonna focus on that.
Well,
Anybody can do it.
anybody can do it. I mean, don't humble yourself, though. Like, you did it, and you do really well. Like, you do it, like, really well. Like, I've seen your photos. I remember the photo you took of me and Brandon when I had my short hair. You don't want to see that no more. But, like, I was like, yo, this is a really nice photo. Like, he got the sliding right. Like, if only, like, I had longer hair, then,
You don't need longer.
I definitely did when I did, because I was looking chopped.
What is that?
What is chopped? For the viewers out there who doesn't know what chopped is basically like when you look unpleasing, like you don't look like at your very best. Like right now, everything is potential, right? Right now I'm at my potential still. I'm always gonna be at my potential, and I will never reach the fullest height of like good lookingness because beauty's, it just varies. Like some people might think I look good, some people might think I look bad. But I thought in my personal perspective, I look bad right there because I didn't have enough hair, and it was really thick. It was really thick hair, but it was like it didn't come out the right way, like the way I wanted it.
Didn't you have a girlfriend?
Huh?
Didn't you have a girlfriend?
I did not have a girlfriend at that time.
Oh man.
Exactly. See, it's okay, bro.
No, I thought you did.
Yeah.
Because you were talking about a lot of females.
Why is he trying to do this, guys? Any female in your life? Nah.
That's all.
Not at all. What do you enjoy the most about capturing portraits, lifestyle moments, and commercial photography?
The reactions.
Reactions.
Yeah. If I because I send them through links. So, I send them through links. So, it's like people, respond to me and be like, yo, this is tough, this is crazy.
Right.
And especially if you take a picture of somebody and like they have social media, and you make it as their profile picture, bro. What? It's really just reactions. I love to see reactions.
Do your reactions surprise you sometimes? Like,
Yeah, because sometimes, I think the work that I've done, it wasn't that good.
right.
They like it. And I tell them to be 100% honest with me.
Right.
And you were, so.
Are those like if you were to start a business about it, would that be like one of the three main things you want to hear from like people? Like honesty, there was two more, what would it be?
Yeah, I would just stick to that.
Just
Because honesty, really, if you have a problem with a picture, you can tell me what the problem is and I can easily fix it.
Right.
Because I edit them. And if you don't like the edit, you can tell me how you want the picture to look or give me like an inspo. And I'll do it to you, but whatever you want to do.
Have you ever ran into like any people who were just like really hard to like talk to? Be like, oh yeah, I don't like the way this looks. No, I don't like like the memes where it'd be like, oh you got like a picture up and they'd be like to the left, and they'd be like no to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Have you ever met somebody as hard like that?
Nah. Because I always make sure I take more than probably 2,000 pictures to 1,500 pictures a shoot. So they have a long range to choose from.
Right.
And it's not just I like this one, I like this one. You're supposed to like 100 plus more.
Is that one of your suggestions for the other viewers out there who want to become photographers?
So yeah, just give your clients a large selection.
But I've heard you've been with YSL since 2021. How's that program shaped your personal and professional growth?
So really, it helped me like in the business field because like it would really put me ahead of a lot of things. When I first started like the LLC,
That's a reaction to something great, guys. He's cooking up right now.
no, because I'm thinking, I'm not prepared for this. I didn't see this question. I didn't see any other questions, actually. But something I could say is like the way I communicate with people, the way I approach, especially if I'm trying to like get a business inquiry. It's the way I approach.
Wow. You want to add communication to one of those 3 things that you might need for your business? You know, it was honesty.
You have to have communication.
Right.
I'm trying to think because like it's a lot. It has a lot to do with, especially money management. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I was first like starting off, I was just blowing my money, and I wasn't like actually putting my money into my work. So after like I was talking to Mr. Brandon about it, I started buying equipment and started getting better. Cause I always thought that I needed a new camera, but it was just my lens. Got the new lens, and then I just went crazy. So yeah, it really helped me out.
What skills or lessons have you learned through YSL that you believe that will benefit your future career?
Money management.
Money management.
Yeah, like I just said, yeah.
Off the rip. Just
Money management. I'm telling you, bro, money management.
money management.
Yes.
You got any one more interesting one?
I'm not gonna lie, it's just money management and communication.
I mean, shoot, money management and communication is very big. I think it was me, Brandon, and Ada. We was walking through Morgan, and she was like, "Oh yeah, just talk to your teachers. Like they will actually help you out." And I started realizing how many programs are willing to help you out. And then with the money management part, I used to like to blow money, bro. I remember I still do. Of course I still do. Like, you know, that's just like human instinct. You know, when you see something nice, you be like, yo, that's beautiful. I want that. Right?
I'm telling you, that vibe.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I had to learn. I was like, yo, slowly but surely, with the help of Mr. Brandon, Mr. Diggs, you know, it's like money, you know, me spending my money used to go down, and it goes down, you know? It's like, of course I'm gonna want to spend money, blow money on random things. Like, if you really think about it, like, anything in the world is kind of just random. Like, you don't need a PlayStation 5, you don't need this, that, and the third, but it's actually just really nice to have, you know? It's like, it makes me happy to have this in my hand, it makes me happy to play with the game. I don't need to, and I can find other ways to pursue my happiness or whatever, but like, you know, blowing your money sometimes, I wouldn't say it's a good thing, but, you know, just know what you actually want to spend, you know? Do you think you and your family are healthy?
Healthy and like how?
I would say like healthy and like eat healthy. Do y'all think y'all like, you know how the job descriptions be like, oh, can you lift 30 or more pounds? Can you like, are you good? Da 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 da. If y'all were to have a physical, would y'all be okay?
Oh yes,
Right.
of course, but I don't know about eating healthy though.
Eating healthy. I get that.
So my mom had a restaurant. Like my family is known for cooking,
Right.
basically. So all my friends, rest of my family, like my mother and my father, they just cook.
Mm-hmm.
So eating healthy, I wouldn't say so, but you know, healthy like physically, like working out and stuff. Yeah.
All right. Do you know somebody in your family that has high blood pressure or diabetes? If so, how does that make you feel?
Yes, I do. And to be honest, it kind of scares me because if it's like, oh, my mother has it and my dad has it, and my uncles have it, I might have it.
Right.
Exactly. So it really just prepares me to like face those consequences, and like I have to be healthy.
Right.
I have to get healthy. If I may get high blood pressure, I gotta stay healthy. What's those things called? I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. I keep freezing up. I never did this before.
It's fine. I did this a couple of times before and I still freezed up. You see how I messed up with the questions? It's just human things. Like, you start saying it over and over and over again, and then you realize, click. It all happens simultaneously. You just think, well, this is just pretty easy to me now. As Scott told me just earlier before getting on the podcast, he was like, it gets easier by every day. And it does. It really does. But with the high blood pressure, I definitely agree with you on that. Like, some people in my family got high blood pressure, you know. And I'd be like, yo, it's really just easy just to get that. Like, I really think, like, at any point I could get it. And it runs so fast in my family. So I was like, yo, I really need to stay healthy. Army's definitely going to help out with that, you know, military, all that training and stuff. But it's like, other than that, other than what I have to do out my own responsibilities, I have to take ownership of myself and I actually have to commit to what I want to do, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely agree with you on that part. Wise words for the people, though. Like, you know, you gave us so many wise words. What could you choose? But, like, is there, like, a specific one that you want everybody to engrave in their mind and leave on with, like, on a good note?
I can say a few.
You can say a few, like, you know.
Take your vitamins, brush your teeth at night, listen in school, and do not compete with anyone because you're really just competing with yourself, to be honest with you.
Why you say that though? Like, competing with anybody. Like, the other ones are kind of necessities, you know? You think, like, oh yeah, I gotta do this, but, like, competing with one. Like, when you think competition's good, you know? Or is it, like, certain aspects that makes it good? And then
Yeah, it's certain aspects. So, I just see it as you're competing with yourself.
Right.
And to be honest, competing with somebody else, that's not reasonable, to be honest with you. Unless you're like in sports or those big companies like Tesla and stuff. But if you're like working on your own, like photography and stuff, you can compete with other people's work.
Right. I get what you're saying, Billy said. And that's a wrap. We were just chopping it up, now we're chopping it down. Big thanks to our guest, Zaire. Come on, clap it up for yourself, bro. Come on, clap it up for yourself. Yeah. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. This was his journey and his insights. Stay locked in for the next episode and always keep grinding. Keep growing and keep leading. Catch y'all next time, chopping it up. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Is that shirt something meaningful?
Yeah, I just want to support my friend's brand.
Say the brand before we leave. Say the brand before we leave. Come on, say the brand before we leave.
Well, it's my cousin, but Taz will.
Taz will? Thank you.
Yeah, so.
Chopped it up, chopped it down.